Hey everyone, it's Zach from Quick Tech Videos, and today we have a review of the Nexus 5X. So let's get started. Personally for me, I think hand feel is one of the most important parts of a smartphone today. Now, while the Nexus 5X has some heft to it, the back diminishes any quality that the build may have had. It just feels kind of cheap and plasticky. However, the phone doesn't feel like it's going to fall apart if you drop it. Now, the dimensions for me are just right. My hands aren't too big and they're not too small, and the phone fits just right, and it doesn't feel like I'm carrying around a small tablet in my pocket all day. So let's jump into some specs really quick. Up front is a 5.2-inch 1080p screen with a Snapdragon 808, a 12-megapixel rear camera that's capable of 4K video, and a 5-megapixel camera that comes with 2 gigabytes of RAM. As for storage, you can pick between a 16GB and a 32GB option. Now, there's no SD card slot, so you have to be aware of that, and because storage is not expandable. Last but not least, what is I think probably one of the coolest features is the USB Type-C connector. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a new plug-in standard for USB that's reversible, can transfer power, video, and data all over a single cable. My favorite part of this phone has got to be the fingerprint scan on the back. It's well placed, your finger fits right in, it's quick and accurate, and on par with Touch ID on the iPhone 6s, which is blazing fast. Setting up the fingerprint sensor is also dead simple and is very similar to the way other devices like Samsung and Apple handle their setup. Next up is the screen. It's very nice and sharp, has vibrant colors, and aren't saturated like anything else you'd see on Samsung phones in particular. While many enjoy that look, it's a little distracting to me and I like a more natural look to things. Now, when it comes to performance, the only thing I'll say here is that it's snappy and there weren't any lagging issues. I'm not going to do a whole lot on performance benchmarking because for me, the numbers don't mean a whole lot. It's more about the experience and how the entire phone handles as a whole. Signal is great on the 5X, and depending on your carrier and area, the 5X is able to handle some serious download and upload speeds on the LTE. Call quality is also on par with other smartphones, which means it's just okay. Next up is the camera. It delivers nice, sharp, and crisp and detailed photos, but it was a little lackluster when it came to colors. It didn't give colors quite the pop, and it gave everything on cloudy days a little bit of a gray tint that wasn't there in real life. Overall, the camera delivers pretty solid performance. So far, so good for the Nexus 5X. However, it falters a little bit when it comes to battery life. It typically didn't last as long as other phones, and it was hovering around 7 to 10% right around like 7 o'clock-ish after an average day of use, which for me consists of Snapchat, Twitter, email, text, and watching about 5 or so YouTube videos a day, along with a couple of hours of Spotify driving and sitting and doing homework. For me, 10% around 7 o'clock just isn't quite good enough because my day ends right around 10:30. So while the 5X does feature quick charge, so you can get about 4 hours of use out of 15 minutes of charge, which helps to make up for the battery. Another area where the 5X falls short is the speaker quality. It just sounds terrible. The speaker sounds tinny and has no detail or bass. Now I understand that's a smartphone, but some decent sound would be appreciated, especially when HTC was kicking out great sound with their dual front-facing speakers.
Hey everyone, it's Zach from Quick Tech Videos, and today I have a review for you about the Logitech UE Boom Box.
The 5X, however, is still a great phone for the price, and it delivers a good screen, good quality camera, and a great experience overall. So that's been my review of the Nexus 5X. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave us a like and subscribe. If you didn't enjoy the video, go ahead and leave a dislike and let me know why. Thanks for watching, guys.